While the convicted felon militarizes U.S. cities to try to avoid talking about the Epstein files, we have Caroline Leavitt lying from the press secretary's office. Here she is.
For being with us today. Sure. Jackie.
Thank you, Caroline. There's been a lot of discussion about the Epstein files and the president's comments yesterday calling it a hoax. Can you clarify which part of the Epstein hoax is the hoax part?
The president is referring to the fact that Democrats have now seized on this as if they ever wanted transparency when it comes to Jeffrey Epstein, which is an asinine suggestion.
So the hoax is that the Democrats want to talk to the victims and subpoena the evidence, not that he's in the files and Pam Bondi lied about it. She is such a talented propagandist. It surprises me at her age she can lie with such fluidity, especially standing on her Bible.
Yeah, and that's the point that we always need to keep beating with these people is she's telling you on the one hand that she's this big Christian and she participates in these tongue-talking sessions that are going on at the White House. And there's always these references to God and her cross. Well, it's my understanding, I'm not a Christian, but it's my understanding that the central character of the faith would be with the victims and would be comforting them. And instead, she works for a sexual predator. All day, every day, she stands up and she goes and works for a man who says that he would be having sex with his daughter if it wasn't his daughter. Caroline Leavitt works for a man that bragged about walking into a dressing room for Miss USA where there were 16 and 17-year-olds naked. And he talked about how great it was to be able to violate them and see them naked without their consent. He also spoke on Howard Stern about how every age is on the table for him as far as a mating partner, somebody to slap and tickle with, but 12 gets a little bit too young. So that leaves 13. That leaves 14, that leaves 15, and his Republican counterparts are also changing the age of consent for leaving teenagers vulnerable. They say they're the party of family values. They say they're the party of Christian values. They say they're the party of children. They're not. They are lying liars, and Caroline Leavitt is a danger to this country because so many white women sitting at home with their Bible study, all they have to see, because they are so incapable of critically thinking, they're so incapable of doing it. If they see that she has a cross on, they go, you know, she reminds me of old Patty Sue over there in Bible study. That Caroline Leavitt, she's just a smart one.
Yeah, she wouldn't lie. She's a Christian. So I cannot stand her. And the girls are fighting, and I don't just mean Elon Musk and Sam Altman. I mean Marjorie Taylor Greene and Laura Loomer. And this is something Republican cannibalism at its finest. So I'm going to put this post up for you. Okay, Laura Loomer posted this. I wish @Rep MTG got on her knees for her Lord and Savior as much as she got on her knees for men who aren't her husband. Just another fake Christian. Can you call yourself a Christian when your mouth is full of other men's cocks? I may be Jewish, but at least I'm not a Jezebel. So I found that to be quite entertaining. And Laura Loomer, sadly, has a lot of sway with the president. She has gotten national security officers fired. She has Loomered people, and she brags about it. So then this is Marjorie Taylor Greene's response to Laura Loomer.
Loomer is another one that has relentlessly attacked me, many other America First Republicans like Matt Gaetz, and many other members of Congress. As a matter of fact, the only people she attacks are Republicans. And Laura Loomer touts herself as, basically testing everyone for loyalty. But the truth about Laura Loomer is she scrapes up information and then she twists it and manipulates her stories to basically be the same manuscripted information like MSNBC does.
So here's the thing about Laura Loomer. She's a nut. There's no question. Marjorie Taylor Greene is a nut. But what is going on here is I do believe that Laura Loomer has Trump's ear. That's what's terrifying about it. And Marjorie Taylor Greene is quickly painting herself out of the Donald Trump orbit because she's standing up against AIPAC and Israel.
Well, here's what's happening here is Laura Loomer is short-sighted. She only sees this administration and Trump, and she can't imagine that he's not in power. Marjorie Taylor Greene, surprisingly, is playing the long game. Trump's 95 years old. He's got swollen cankles. You can clearly tell the dementia is kicking in. You can clearly tell that this man is not in good health. And I mean, imagine the videos we see of him talking right now. Imagine it a year from now, how much more demented he's going to be. So Marjorie Taylor Greene surprisingly has pretty good political instincts because she's playing a longer game. She is looking at what remains after Trump is gone. And Laura Loomer can only think about Donald Trump. I mean, she is psychotically obsessed with him, which very much works for a malignant narcissist. Her type of any other person would have a protective order against her, restraining order against her, Laura Loomer. But Trump, it falls prey to psychos like Laura Loomer because he wants to be told constantly how great he is. So he has like a stalker of him that happens to be his top advisor. But the winner in this thing is Marjorie Taylor Greene because she's playing the marathon. Laura Loomer's just sprinting to, the pace of an 85-year-old man with dementia.
Yeah, it's a real problem. And then I just want to end with a juicy little fight between oligarchs. When billionaires fight, we all win. We have Elon Musk saying Apple is behaving in a manner that makes it impossible for any AI company besides OpenAI to reach number one in the App Store, which is an unequivocal antitrust violation. And Sam Altman, who is a competitor of Elon Musk, this is a remarkable claim given that I have heard alleged that Elon does to manipulate X to benefit himself and his own companies and harm his competitors and people he doesn't like. None of this surprises me that Elon Musk does it. Doesn't surprise me that the oligarchs are fighting, but I did think it was kind of juicy because we know those two have beef. I mean, why are they fighting on the internet? Like, seriously, social media and catfights, that's what like sixth graders did.
Well, I mean, Elon Musk is a Twitter addict. His former friends, Sam Harris used to be one of his best friends, and he speaks very eloquently about the problems that Elon Musk has. He knew him when he was more of a functioning adult. Now anybody who was friends with Elon Musk several years ago is no longer friends with him because he has a drug problem, ketamine, and he's also a Twitter addict. He is so he's almost like in a Twitter-induced psychosis. And the same with Trump. Like, Trump is a social media addict and a Fox News addict. Like, they can't view the lens in a realistic way. They view it through all of this all of the time. They live in this internet space. And so Sam Altman is a Chat GPT guy. And then you have all of these oligarchs. A lot of their vision for the future, you guys, is really grim. And the oligarchs will fight. The cannibalism in the Republican Party will go on. I'm shocked at how legacy media continues to keep it held together, and they're not covering like this in a salacious way that they would of the Democrats if there were bickering in the Biden administration, or if there were bickering in the Obama administration, or bickering among the base. It's for me, the layup here is how much the media and all of us, like not us, you and me, but the American public, keeps this MAGA base held together, because the civil war that you see breaking out all over the place, the base still stays very solidified despite all the bickering. You've got Tucker Carlson fighting with Ted Cruz, and there's a lot of cannibalism going on. But that base still remains so rabid because their number one identity is owning the libs. That supersedes everything.
Right. They vote against their own interest to own the libs. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel.